Fuck. All right. They don't look okay. How come this isn't backwards? Just saying. Behold the cat. That's as far down as I can get my camera to go. He can tell when I've sat at my computer without closing my door. Because he runs in here and jumps up onto my desk like a complete asshole every time. He can't be stopped. Well, he can by a door. Literally, if I just, close the door. But I didn't do it this time. It was a trick. You fool. I'm using you. I'm using you for internet points. This is how you get big on the internet. You use cats. Did you know that? Fact, exactly. I am going to have to remove him, though, because here's the thing. If he were to just lay here and do nothing, like a cat would, that would be fine. I could work around him, It would be awkward, but we're playing Hatoful Boyfriend tonight. All I need is the mouse. We can make it work. No problem. But he's not like that. He won't stay lying down. He has this wonderful habit of getting up and walking back and forth when he feels he hasn't gotten enough attention from me, which is very funny. Oh, here he goes. Because I can be giving him all the attention he wants. It doesn't matter. There's not actually enough. See, this is what he's doing. You just saw me actively petting him. And for some reason, he decides he needs to stand up and pace back and forth. Like this. This is it. This is why I have to keep my door closed. Because he has no chill. Hi, buddy. Hey. Like, this is what happens if I'm working. Like, doing my actual job-ass job. Oh, are you done? Have you decided that's enough? What are you going to do? What are you doing? Are you going? He's just sitting here sniffing, thinking about leaving. Hey, what you doing? Oh, no. This is what he does. Like, it doesn't matter if I pet him or not. Back and forth till the end of time. Hi. Hi. All right, I'm going to have to remove you, Asher. All right. Hold on. I'm going to fix camera. Hi, it's me. Far less interesting, I know. All right. I will be right back. I need to remove this cat. All right. Come here, you. Come on. Ugh. Say goodbye to the internet. Hey. Come on. Come on. You gotta go. All right. There, now all that done. Hello, Max. Hello, Eno. How are you tonight? Excuse my plugging in my phone sound. Oh, excuse me. All right. We are playing more Hatoful Boyfriend tonight. Maybe I should point my microphone at my mouth. I have a list of whomst we're going to romance tonight. And a bonus where we're just going to watch an ending for Okasan, because I redid the Okasan one offline because I already did that like almost 2 years ago. That was actually the original ending that I got was for Okasan, but I just got the normal one. But for whatever reason, the game didn't register that I had already done that, so I had to redo it so that we could work towards getting the true ending. All that being said, I've put a save point down before the alternate true ending, and even though I did go through it, once I realized it was going to be like more substantive or more substantial than what I thought it was, I kind of just faded out and like fast forwarded through it, so we will get to experience it correctly. The only thing you need to know for the Okasan one is that Okasan is weird, runs real fast, and is really into pudding, and has this kind of ongoing gimmick about trying to find like the one true pudding, which seems like a completely stupid thing, but it is that information is important to know for the ending of his thing. So now you have the requisite information. So we're going to start with watching Okasan's true ending, or full ending, and then we will work through getting Ryudo, and then there's a Sakura Labelle. Burb. Hi, Pokemon Freak. Welcome in. It is Hatoful Boyfriend tonight. Night tonight. I was wondering if you're going to stop in. So like I said, we're going to start by just seeing the ending for Okasan's true ending. And then we're going to do Ryudo. And then we're going to do Sakura. And then if there is time, we will do Kazuyaki or Nanaki. So those are the endings we're going to try and get through. As with last time, we will skip the intro all the way to the first decision because we've already gone through that a couple times, and it's like literally 40 minutes of talking that we don't have to do, which allows us to get to more endings. You've been busy? You have. You're never around anymore. You're off living your big best life. Left us all behind. It's okay. Hi, Chucky. But no, I'm happy to see you stop in Pokemon Freak for for Hatoful Boyfriend. Okay, that is such an ominous I mean. Just leave it there. Good grief. I'm heartbroken. Anyways, let's fire up the game and get this very weird party started. Okay. Oh no. I think Pokemon Freak is... You're busy because I have a big family. True. I'm busy because I like weed. Well... That's... Well... Alright. As long as it's you're living your best weed life, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we are going to start with... Is this the Okasan ending? That's just a bird. Game. Game is frozen. Cool. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, game super crashed. Hold on. Okay, we'll try one of the other saves. I No. That wasn't even the right save, so we're okay. Let's try and recapture that. There we go. Okay, load. This one. All right, here we go. That other ending was for Toyoka-san. I think that's her name. Anyways, that was another ending that I got last time that I just had to redo so that it was in the books. Anyways, today is volleyball day. Oh, take this, Soka-san. Smash. Have at you. Oh yeah, we're just called Hiyoko right now. We got leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Right, we did some Gaim. So now for the true ending, we need to pick At Last He Returns. That is the important choice to make here. You're in a good mood, Oka-san. Cool. Oka-san was granted a vision in his dreams. Vision? A vision from Lord Buddy himself. Do you know the legend of Lord Buddy, Hiyoko? I remember me doing a Byoto voice for him. That's what we're going with. Clad in feathers of purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. Okay. And at last he returns. And at last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to the pure promised land. Yes, yes. Hiyoko knows the legend. The Lord of Pudding appeared in Oka-san's dreams. The pudding must be nearby. Oka-san believes that one day Hiyoko might meet the Pudding Lord too. Oka-san must go. Farewell. Okay. So that part was important. And now we can actually fast forward a little bit. Yeah, so we can skim through all this. Oh, actually, no, we can't. Because Oka-san is doing this. Never mind. On hand, Oka-san. On hand at once. An also familiar battle cry emanates from one of the corners of the classroom. What now? Hiyoko, just in time. On hand, Oka-san, or face the consequences. Oka-san's on duty today, but he doesn't like the dress. Go! Oh! This is kind of looking like something Peter would start a protest over. Oka-san refuses to constrain garments. Real men fight in the nude. You can't go commando in a maid cafe. Come on. Look, it suits you. I whip up my mirror and hold it in front of him. Oh! Seems awfully... He's trying to court his own bemated reflection? Well, apparently that was a pretty common thing for pigeons back in the day. And he's never tried to court me. Guess I'm not as attractive as Maid Oka-san. Some sort of like narcissist. Alright, today's track will be time each other today. We've done this before. And we drink it. This is the same as last time. This is actually nothing new. Skim through all that. That's all for today. I don't remember his voice. No, his voice is kind of like this, right? Yeah, it's this. Thanks all for today. Finals are coming up soon, so make sure you study hard. I have to remember, like, my mouth feel for some of these voices. Hey, Oka-san. What is it? I've wondered for a while now. What is the pudding you're searching for? Pudding is pudding, naturally. But you know where Oka-san can find pudding in Hiyoko? Convenience store? That's the correct answer for this. Indeed. Oka-san goes there once. Wait, Oka-san... And he's gone. Oh, he's back. Yoko's a liar, a traitor to the cause. Ow, Oka-san, stop. You're hurting me. There was no pudding, not at all, not a trace. Oka-san hates you, Hyoko. No, why is this happening? I don't know why that's the choice you want to make, but it is apparently the correct choice. We're gonna files back today between midterms and practice exams. This is all. We did good on test. Okay, Happy New Year. But it's raining. Oh well. I go to the trial, but this weather makes the wilderness dangerous. I think I'll sleep in like a good girl instead. I won't be able to send out cards in the rain either. Fiddlesticks. Alright, Happy New Year's, everyone. Alright. So now we're gonna go by the swollen hemp. And then we give these to Okasan, which we did do last time, frustratingly. And then we're gonna go help in here. Okay. Now we're coming up to the ending. As you can see, Okasan is preparing to depart on a great journey. Over spring break? No! Okasan has quit school and is going on a quest. What? Listen, you can't do that. It was a miracle for someone with a brain like yours to get into the school in the first place. And if you waste this chance, you'll end up a failure. Okasan will not be stopped. Okasan is going on a quest to seek the true pudding. What is the true pudding? It's not what I think of as pudding, right? Pudding is the ambrosia of the gods. Miracles in jiggling corporeal form. Treasure shining with the 7 colors of the rainbow. Those who partake of its wobbling flesh will never experience sadness again. 7 colors of the rainbow? I'm not sure I'd want to eat that. You're serious? You're leaving? Okasan never goes back on his word. And then we have the choice to go with him or let him go. And we are going with him. I'm coming with you. What? Fair maiden, this quest will be mortally dangerous. I don't care. If the true pudding really exists, I want to find it with you. Okasan knows your abilities well, Yoko. You will not be an impediment. So you'll take me with you? Very well. Birds of a feather must flock together after all. Cool, let's go. Until we catch the end of the rainbow. And so our great quest began. We ran for years across fields, forests, and mountains, searching ever onwards. And now we stand in the ancient... This is where it deviates. Now we stand in the ancient, unexplored ruins of Pudding. This chest must contain the pudding itself. Help Okasan open the lid, Yoko. So this is the end? Ah, it's bright. Ah, eyes! Eyes! There's nothing inside. A fake? What should we do, Okasan? I guess it's... Okasan?
Clad in feathers of purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. That's right, I had an effect ready. At last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to pure promised land.
What's wrong, Okasan? Why are you talking?
I am no longer the one called Okasan. I am now Puddy, Lord of Pudding. Okasan was but my avatar in this mortal plane, and now I am complete once more.
Okasan, what are you...
I am grateful, fair one. I have at last achieved my goal. I am the bringer of true pudding. I shall bring about a world of pudding.
What is this pudding you're talking about? Come on, tell me.
Pudding is hope. It is the future. I shall now become the very concept of pudding itself.
That's not Newtonian.
I have enjoyed our travels together. However, you must live on and forget me. That is life. If you fulfill the concept of pudding, I shall be satisfied. I shall not live or die. I shall be the concept of ideal pudding, never in wax or wane. There shall be no regret. Farewell, Hyoko.
Okasan. And so the world was engulfed in pudding. According to the fundamental principles of Okasan's new universe, every living being carries pudding in its heart. And that is the Yoko-san Ascension ending. Yes. People had a lot of fun with this. Hooray for pudding. Yes. Pudding is life. Pudding is love. All right. Okay, so now that you've got to experience that with me, now we're gonna do an actual ending. We're gonna start with Ryota Kawara. And as always, we need a name. So if anyone's got a first name, last name combination. As a reminder, you have 8 characters to work with. Excuse me. Okay, what's Yugi's last name? I think it's like something like ultra generic, like Yamara or something. Hold on. Muto? Muto? Yeah, okay. Pudding? Okay. You want Pudding as the first name? Okay. What's the last name? I think I already know where this gag is going, but what's the last name of Pudding? On the second part, this isn't a bit? Oh, I thought it was just going to be Pudding. Sure, okay. Alright. No, we will not be seeing the portraits. Thank you so much. Alright, and now we can scream through this first bit. Like, this is legitimately 40-something minutes of talking. You can get a whole extra ending with that. Especially because Ryota's track is very different, so we're going to have to talk through basically most of it. We'll be able to skim a little bit, like the marathon sprint in this summer. Okay, here we go. So, join any of the clubs. Let's go student council. It's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Study whatever you want. It doesn't make a difference. Ryota's road is pretty straightforward. Okay, so what should we study? How about math? Maybe we'll just pick a different one every time. We'll be more well-rounded for Ryota. Okay, I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Saki and me. Anyways, you called the meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakia. So you had this done? This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us. Oh, what a prig. Have you decided which position you'll take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you? Oh, sorry. I see 3.
I have no bits, and you must be.
Will this be the day that I actually get a good one from? Nope. All right. Well.
Sippy, sippy, sip, sip.
Okay. Do you want the one that might be Tutti Frutti or the one that might be cappuccino? What are the colors? Pink and brown. You want pink? All right. So this is either... Yeah, okay. This is either Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Oh my god, it's Tutti Frutti. Holy shit, we got a good one. Hot diggity damn. Thank you for the sip as well. Also, I just realized I've left all my lights on. Oh. Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Sakuya? Do not mock me. I am French. Whoops. A French noble bird. That sounds delicious. Well, we're not doing a French accent, that's for fucking sure. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the... I'll be the clerk. Oh, yeah, exactly. Let's upset at least 2 groups of people. You came here to take the job like that? Unacceptable. Where's your ambition? You testing yourself? You've got more backbone than that. Okay, I'm vice president? Very well. And so I was inflicted with vice presidency. There's anybody else in the council, is there? Sitting home so relaxing. Tomorrow's class hike. Okay, so we can fast forward. Now we're going to talk to Ryuta. Ryuta, let's eat together.
Sure. Great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, pudding?
Yeah, it's a calorie meat.
That's a pretty sad thing to bring in a picnic.
No, it's not. A great man once said that it's the ambrosia of the gods.
Jeez, if you get like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we get back. Here, I'll share mine.
Really? Wow, thanks, Ryuta. And so I got to eat half of Ryuta's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie. I don't know what that's supposed to be. What are the hyphens? Why has it been redacted? I don't even know what that could be. It's not meal. Calorie. Oh, it's probably because they literally couldn't say calorie mate because of some kind of legal thing. Like, calorie mate probably found out about this game. We're like, hey, nah, man, you got to take our name out. Calorie mate is a brand of energy bars in Japan. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So it's a... All right, that seems unnecessary. We can save the calorie in case of survival situation. That's right. I actually have a swear button that I never get to use because I just swear. Okay, today's the elective day, so we're gonna click. We're gonna do gym today, and then we can fast forward until it's. Okay, so we fast forward now to the track meet. Okay, here we go. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? We're gonna go to the 3-legged race.
Oh, are you joining us? Want to run together? I haven't found a partner yet.
I'm suspending so much of like my disbelief to play this game. I'm really along for the ride. I'm really struggling with how this works. Because I'm a grown-ass woman in this game. With legs and all. How am I doing a 3-legged race with a pigeon? How does that work? Do I just tape Ryota to my foot and run? Like, what is the visual for this? And I know I've already gone through this game and had one bird decapitate me. Another one where I fought an evil Cthulhu tree. And I was like, totally okay and on board with that. But for some reason, this is really throwing me off. Oh man, brains are weird. You're hoping to sleep better tonight? Woke up from, I think, PTSD this morning. Do you mind if I ask PTSD from what? I admit, T3, I don't know a lot of your history, but I feel like wildly traumatic events that would cause PTSD hasn't come up in our conversations. Fire alarms and thunder. From the war, yes. From the Great War. Alright. Okay. Get set, go! Ryota's running for both of us. Picking up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway, though. We have brought honor to our class. Okay. Okay, so midterm exam, we did all this. So to the break, we're going to the cafeteria. Excuse me, one half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite. What? Okay.
No, this is wrong. A fake, a vicious lie.
A familiar voice indeed.
This is not pudding.
I know, you said. So come on, let us eat outside. We can't horse around in here.
What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking.
San saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped and we're going on a rampage, but ow, cut it out, Okasan.
Release me at once. My rage voltage is rising.
Help me, Pudding.
Okasan really strikes me as a character that would wear a fedora. You know, you're hallucinating, but if I try and ignore it, it just gets louder and louder until I wake up. I mean, it's not a hallucination if you're asleep, though. That's like a nightmare or a night terror. That's not a hallucination. Hallucinations are a daytime thing. Or not a daytime thing, a conscious thing. Like if you woke up and then started hearing the thunder and fire alarm, that would be a hallucination. That still sucks, though. I'm sorry. Leave it to me. Leave me.
Ryota, my hunter-gatherer blood boils. Ah! No, the beast queen shows her true colors. Pull out, pull out.
So it's not PTSD? Well, no. Why don't you think you can't hallucinate in bed? Because hallucinations are a conscious mind thing. When you're asleep, you're asleep. I don't, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe you can hallucinate when you are unconscious. Like when you're asleep. I guess you could make an argument that all dreams are hallucinations, I guess. Again, I'm not an expert. Yeah. But I think there's a delineation between the two in that hallucinations are when you are conscious. And T3, it could still be PTSD presenting itself. I'm not saying it's not PTSD. Once again, I am not a trained medical professional, and nothing I say should be taken as advice or opinion. I guess it could be opinion. But it is not medical advice. Okasan rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult.
Ah, safe at last. Thanks, Pudding.
No problem. All I did was shout at him anyways.
Well, apparently that was enough. Now we can eat lunch without fear of disaster. Do 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 do.
Okay, music class, come on. This game has a weird delay where sometimes I'll click on a choice and just nothing happens. I have to click it like 2 or 3 times. Okay, so this is the festival where I go here and I get this thing and I pick this. Conquer the world by force. And then our teacher is like, hey, you want me to walk you home? Which is still fucking weird. Come on, there we go. See, it just did it there too. And we get to fast forward through all this.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, we skim through that. Alright, now what? Okay, barely 2 hours into the day, I'm already hungry. Ugh, I can't bear this. Ryudo, we're in the textile room next. Let's walk together. The worst part is that when I go back to sleep, the same event occurs and I'll be up again within 30 minutes or something. Oh man, recurring nightmares, recurring dreams, or like recurring night terrors are the worst. I'm really sorry about that, T3. That I do have experience with. Whenever I'm sick, like whenever I have fever dreams, they are almost always persistent. And they're awful. So, I can commiserate with you at least on that particular facet. That's a bummer.
Sure.
Huh? That was an awfully unenthusiastic response. You don't look too good. Are you okay, Ryuta?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's go.
Ugh. You're not fine.
Yeah, it's my stomach. This happens all the time. It's nothing to worry about.
Oh, Ryuta has IBS.
I'll just go to the infirmary for a bit. Could you let the teacher know, please?
Can't you make it there on your own? Wait, did that say play? Oh, I can't read the text.
Yeah, I can. Thanks. See you in a bit.
At least the first time I woke up, I was swimming. When I got out of the water, I got shot a bunch of times, and there was a good amount of what? Yeesh. He never showed up for third or fourth. Is he still in the infirmary? I'll go check on him after I eat lunch. A pudding marches on her stomach, after all. Ryuta?
Oh, hello.
Are you okay? You look even worse than you did earlier.
I'm fine. Sitting around just makes it worse. I got some medicine from the doctor, but
I'm not convinced that medicine's doing him any good. I wouldn't trust anything that doctor prescribed. Something's wrong if you go to the infirmary feeling sick and go home feeling worse. Wait a minute, Rita. I'm going to give that doctor a piece of my mind.
Wait, Pudding. It's not his fault. I just have a weak stomach.
I'm gonna yell at the doctor. Right? Yes, we're yelling at the doctor. That has nothing to do with it. I'll be back in a minute. Doctor? Dr. Yomine? I don't remember. He was kind of like this, wasn't he? Bugging the door and shouting at the doctor's hardly accepted practice. Shall I prepare a sedative for you? No, thanks. I want to talk to you about Ryuta. Ryuta? Oh, Mr. Kawara. He left some time ago. He rested here for 2 hours and wasn't any better for it. You did something to him, didn't you? Wouldn't it have been worse to do nothing to him? Doing things to people is my job, after all. Well, yeah, but I mean something unnecessary. I'm afraid I can't respond to complaints with no evidence. I examined his condition and provided him with the appropriate medicine. Beyond that, it's all down to how quickly his body recovers. You can't possibly be holding me responsible for his unhealthy nature, can you? Well, he's probably right. He doesn't have anything to do with Ryu's weak body. I do appreciate the acknowledgement of actually no, Ryu is a weak little bitch. It's true. If you did something to him, please do send in a complaint. After you find evidence, of course. An evil smile flickers across his face for a moment and is gone. I do appreciate that the evil doctor is actually just fucking evil. I like that. He did something rude, didn't he? Pudding. Okay, you didn't too badly. You did badly. Oh, okay. So in this track, we're bad at school. Try harder next time, okay? Okay. Oh, we got new stuff with the council room, so let's just do this. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late. I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakia. Let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and the chairs. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times. And then the window. Hold on. Are you telling me what to do all that by myself? Who else is there? Okay, just a random growl noise. Like that. You bonehead. Maybe I should stand up to him. This is... You know what? I'll just stick it to him. It doesn't. I don't think it matters. Second, I'm the vice president, not the chair. Not the chairwoman. Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up. That's why I'm giving you orders. Now, geez, here's a mop. Work. What? Hold on. Wait. You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never... Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. So, Sakia reluctantly helped me clean. I thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Nice. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get to go home. Alright, so here's the summer vacation stuff. So we go off to Orion. And we meet this person. Azami, right. Okay, so we're going to get a job and we can fast forward through a lot of this up until the next choice because I also did this like a year ago or 2 years ago. This is where we get the job and we work with Azami at her cafe. And we followed that through on that until they had a fight with a client or customer or something like that. Anyways, we still have another ending with her to go through, so we can skim through this. We will get back to this, but I'm just letting you know why I'm fast forwarding. Kenzaburo. Yep. So we work at the cafe. And then Ryota shows up. And here's where we will stop. Well, not stop, but this is where we deviate, and this is the new stuff. You're afraid of thunder? I can't sleep with it. Definitely gets my heart racing during the day, though. Can't help but miss it when it's not there. Those are some conflicting feelings there, T3. When living in a dense apartment, fire alarms go off all the time. Now, when you say fire alarms, you just mean like the smoke detector alarms, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm sure actual like building-wide fire alarms also don't sound great to you. But okay, I'm just getting clarifying it to understand better. When living in a dense apartment, fire alarms go off the time. Usually it's for no reason. Nah, there's usually a reason. Either the battery is low, it's full of spiders, or there's somebody's cooking something smoky. And I guess also fire is the fourth option. Ask me how I know about the spider thing. Usually spiders get into the detectors and then cause them to chirp. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sorry. I read through the rest of the message and I got there. You've never seen spiders inside a smoke alarm? I have. I had a fire alarm going off in the middle of the night in my old house once, and I went to mess with it because it just wouldn't stop. And when I opened it, hundreds of baby spiders poured out of it and onto me. And it was 3 in the morning. And all of my family were awake because the fire alarm wouldn't stop going off at 3 in the morning. So my very tired wife is there, and my very tired small children are there. And there's me on a chair opening a smoke alarm and just having spiders pour down my arm. I laugh about it now. I wasn't laughing at the time. Because as an additional fun fact, I don't really like spiders. I know that's not like a hot take, but I have a mild phobia of spiders that I try and deal with by being conscientious with them in the house, by teaching my children like spiders are friends, not fodder. But it was really hard to maintain that composure at 3 in the morning with 100+ baby spiders crawling down my arm. Oh boy. Anyway, spiders can go into smoke alarms. It depends on the type of smoke alarm. One of them has something that attracts them a little bit more. Something smells. Anyways, remember this game that we were playing? Anyways, back to giving the job to Ryuta. Mr. Oh god, hold on. Oh my god. I've had real problems with this last time too. Shihara. Mr. Shihara. Brain hates all of this? Yeah, hey. Good sleeping tonight, T3. Do you think you can take Ryuta instead of me? Pudding?
I don't see why not, but...
I don't really need the job, but Ryuta does. Don't worry, he's a really hard worker. Are you sure, Pudding? It's not really fair to you. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day, too, but... Ryuta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urashihara is a real gentlebird, and Ryuta deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. Did you know that how do you actually pronounce that? Is Americium, or Mercium, the magic that makes smoke alarms work is radioactive. Maybe that's what attracts the spiders. Americium. Thank you, Americium. Yes, that is the stuff. I think they can literally detect the heat that it gives off because it is radioactive, even though it's very mildly radioactive. They can sense that. I know you do a good job, Ryuta. But yes, no, it is the radioactive elements that attracts the spiders. Thank you. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Thanks, Pudding. And the more accurate. I'll take your word for it.
Well then, our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Pudding.
I will, thank you. Mr. Urashihara. Oops, oh well. Okay, so we are now inviting Ryuta to the festival. Thanks for inviting me, Pudding. Come on, let's go. Oh, so many booths. How are we supposed to choose? Use your hunter-gatherer instincts, Pudding. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. What? No fair. I'm paying for yours. It's a deal. Yakitori sounds good right now. Fuck, man. I would fuck up some yakitori. Are you kidding? And so I spent a happy evening with Ryuta. Maybe we can go again next year. I love me some yakitori. Fuck, I love me some yakitori. Okay, so this is the we go to school early section. We can just skim through all this. We're returning to the glorious abode. Come on. Jesus. Alright. I don't remember where the next choices, so I'm gonna just read through this. Good morning, everyone. I hope you have fun over the summer. I can't wait to have to do this voice as a romantic love interest.
Oh, Cassandra's always having fun.
Yeah. What is this fun? When summer's over, times are slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Alright. Uh, 913. Okay, we can... Oh, student ID. Yeah, we can skim through all this. We're gonna do charisma. Get our chorizo up. 913. Here we go. Oh, that was a productive day. Time to go home and indulge in idleness and debauchery. Hey, Pudding. Rayota, what's up? Want to walk home together? Though, if you're going somewhere else, oh no, that's my I would love to. Debauchery. Oh, the sun's going down already. I guess it's fall now. The most elegant of seasons. Hey, look, a swallow. The most elegant of birds. Hey, is that swallow just fucking walking around living its life and you're just like, oh my god, look at that person. Oh, there's its net. Wait, hold on. Are not all the birds like sentient birds? Are there, hold on, are there tiers of society and or consciousness to the birds? There's this nest. They're supposed to be done rearing chicks by the end of summer. I guess all birds are changing now. I guess so. The chicks are really small. That reminds me of something from a long time ago. Me too. Thank you, Pudding. When I was young, I found Rayota freezing on the ground after falling out of his mother's nest. Doves breed all year round. No wonder they're everywhere. That was how we met, right? When I found you flopping around in the dirt and carried you back up to your nest? That's mean. Think about it. If I hadn't walked by then, you'd be dead. Though you're still not exactly the healthiest bird around. Yeah. Thank you, Pudding. Oh, they actually gave a plot reason for why he's, like, unhealthy. Yeah, thank you, Pudding. If you haven't found me then, I wouldn't be here now. I remember it as if it was yesterday. Ever since, I've always loved your kindness and monkey tree climbing genes. All right, well, that took a really weird kind of specious turn. And you're just the same as you were then. Never change, okay? We're gonna do the maid cafe because I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, hold on. Have a look around. Pudding, wait. What's up, Rayota? Are you free right now? Okay, here we go. Yeah. We'll just do this because it's Rayota. We've got way more customers than expected, and we could really use another waitress. You're right. Where are they all coming from? Leave it to me, Rayota. I'll give them the taste of our super maid technique. Oh, excuse me. And so I never ended up looking around the festival. Only maids now. Congrats on your first D3. Almost an hour in. I window shopped too much on the way home. The sun's already down. Whee! Huh? Who's the cute girl handing out flyers?
Joy is ephemeral. Pain is forever.
Rude. What the hell? Oh, hi, Creative. How you doing, bud? You didn't even check. Check out my only maids. I mean, hold on. You know what? The URL is owned, but there's nothing there, and that's a fucking shame. How you doing, Creative? Looks like you got a lot of work done in your demo today. I wasn't really able to participate too much. I was kind of more lurky on you. You fixed the freaking tutorial? Yay! Awesome. Glad to hear it. I was kind of elbow deep in my own code weirdness today, so... What are you doing, Rayota? The festival's over, or is that what you always wear? No, this is my job. What kind of job is that? You're misunderstanding. It's just... This is aged poorly. All right, it's just a cool cafe. I'm not misunderstanding at all. We need the money. Here, you take a flyer too. All right, man. That word is still a word, yes, but it's not a popular word. Again, well, nothing wrong with bird drag. No, bird drag, I think it would be fine. That word medically is fine, but I don't think it's out of vogue now. And I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't think of a better word at the time. Why? I don't know, T3. I am not of the community. I just know that it is not a word that you use these days. Is more of an old-fashioned word. And is kind of has negative connotation when in use at this point. Feel free to do your own research. Oh, that was more for... Don't listen to the queer people in the room. Hey, I'm not a queer person and I don't know. But from the queer people that I have listened to, more than the ones inside this room, that's not a word we use anymore for things. Mostly because it's used as a slur these days. That's how I know it. I know that that word is a slur, so I'm trying not to use it. I'm sure it can actually be used in proper context. I don't think this is the one. You know it from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah. And I think back then, where it is not a slur, yes. I understand. I'm not comfortable saying it here because I don't know the do's and don'ts on it. So. Oh god, the ad's about to start. Okay. You know. Yes. T3, yes, like that. Okay. I am going to hit the BRB button, and I'm going to BRB. And you can go to the washroom, have yourself a drink, think about words, and we'll be back in like 3-ish minutes. So, hold on. And we're back. I won't claim this is my preferred word for anything at all, but there's much worse words that are adjacent. Oh, for sure. Yeah. So, I mean, for anyone missing, a lot of us Google it. So, yeah, the better term apparently would be cross-dressing, which it's fine. And yeah, at least I was at the very least right in that it's technically an outdated term, is generally used as like a seen as negative. But whatever. Again, I'm not of the community. I'm not going to speak for it. This is just what my Googling came up with. So we are going to ask for you when I go there. I'll make sure to ask for you.
Thank you. I'll be waiting, Pudding.
And I think that's actually basically the last thing.
Oh, my name at work is Colleen, so address me with that.
Colleen? Alright. See you later, Colleen. I'm kind of curious what Izzard's skits use now. If that's changed at all for her greatest hits to her. You know what? That's an interesting question. Specifically because it's greatest hits, which means you're pulling jokes out from, you know, the sands of time. It would be interesting to see what kind of updated language she uses. I'll give you a big tip, little lady. Oh my.
Prayota, want to walk home together? Sorry, I need to go somewhere else right now. Maybe later?
Alright, is something wrong, Ryota?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it, Pudding.
His smile is incredibly unconvincing. But if he doesn't want me worrying about it won't do any birdie any good. Maybe he'll go to the arcade. Nah, that was fun. I haven't played in a while. I should practice some new songs and get back into the game. Huh? What's Ryota doing over there? Why is he coming out of the hospital? Ryota, were you...
Pudding, I want to talk to you. Is now a good time?
Of course, what is it?
Well... Sorry, I'm not sure how to say this.
Take your time, I'm not going anywhere.
Thanks. My mother isn't doing so well. She was never really healthy.
Oh no, she's got anime mom disease. That's the worst kind. It's always terminal.
She did always used to catch colds during the winter. Yeah, even though doves are supposed to fare better in the cold than the heat. She's been getting worse since the end of September. After a certain point, I couldn't take care of her on my own. So she's in the hospital now.
And that's where you've been going after school. I hope she gets better soon, Ryota.
She won't.
She won't. Very different from Pixar mom disease. Yeah, Pixar mom disease just make him thick.
He's crying. Sorry for holding you up, Pudding. See ya.
Ryota. And so he fled into the night. We get our finals back and we're bad at school.
Pudding,
Sir?
you're getting better. Keep it up.
Yes, sir. Somebody sent me a text message. It's from Ryota. Meet me in the park at 7. What's going on? I hope it's not something bad. Ryota, I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
No. Sorry for dragging you out like this, Pudding.
What is it? Is your mother okay?
Yeah, she's fine now, thanks. She said, "You're old enough already. Go spend the day with someone important,"
And wouldn't let me go back into her room.
Going home? It's too lonely. I thought maybe if I talked to you, I'd feel a little better.
So you called me? Do you feel better?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, sorry for sitting out here on Christmas Eve. It's kind of sad. Want to go somewhere?
I don't mind, Ryota. Anywhere's fine with you. And so Ryota and I spent the evening sitting together in the park. It wasn't very Christmassy, but I didn't mind. Alright, Happy New Year. Can't send any messages. This is the Happy New Year thing. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna buy calm corn. And then we're gonna give them to, it better fucking be Ryota. Today's the big day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Ryota, wait.
Huh?
Do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
Here, calm corn. For legumentines.
Whoa, thanks, Pudding. Are you sure? I love these. They're really good.
It said they were easy on birds' stomachs, so I thought you might. I know sometimes it's tough, but I like being around you and helping you, Ryota.
Thank you, Pudding. That makes me really happy. You like udon, right? Let me take you out sometime.
Alright. He seems happy. Yay.
Yay!
Okay, tests are over. There's nothing else to do. Wait for spring break. Oh, someone sent a text message. Here we go. Okay. In the park. Come quick. Ryota? Ryota's huddled on the bench where we usually meet. Ryota, what's... He's crying. It's still cold out, Ryota. You'll catch cold without a coat on.
Right. Hey, Pudding. My mother died today.
I can't find words. I had a feeling this conversation would come, but I don't know what to say.
She was a dove, but she always got sick when it was cold. That's not right. That isn't supposed to happen.
Ryota,
I'm alone now, Pudding.
you still have me, don't you?
She said the same thing at the end. Rely on Pudding, and let her rely on you. But I think that would be irresponsible of me. I love you, Pudding, more than anyone else now.
Pudding seems like a bad choice given the weight of this current track. Anyways, I love you too, Ryota.
How can I say this? My mother was weak, but it's not as if she had a short life for a dove. So,
What are you trying to say, Ryota?
if you were to marry me, I'd die much sooner than you. We're different species. We have different lifespans too. That's nature. But knowing that from the start, knowing that I would end up leaving you alone, it just seems so too irresponsible.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't mean we can't be together. I love you, Ryota. I want to be with you until the end.
I know what it feels like to be left alone now. I don't want to make you feel that pain, Pudding. I think we should go our separate ways.
No, we won't. That's what life is, Ryuta. It's unfair and painful, and sometimes it seems nothing good will ever happen. But fighting on, following our urge to seek happiness anyway, that's what makes us alive. That's how our ancestors lived and died and evolved and brought us to where we are now.
But we birds aren't meant to come this far. We've advanced more than we were ever meant to.
That doesn't matter. Ryuta, I love you. I want to be with you as long as I can, even if it's just for a little while.
I think you want to be with me too.
Where's the problem?
Pudding. I'm not as healthy or strong as you are. I'm not smart or handsome or rich. But I'm happy. Thank you.
You don't have to think about it so much, Ryuta. We can worry about the future when it comes, right?
Right. I don't think I'll have calmed down for a while yet, but I'm glad I was born. If only because I got to be with you. It's like a miracle. Thank you.
We have to part with everyone, eventually. If it comes a little early, then that's life. I don't care for how long it is. I'm happy enough just being with Ryuta. But live as long as you can, Ryuta. Live as long as you can so that you can carry wonderful memories with you when you return to the sky. Did we fast forward to him being dead? Okay, good. Whew. You just finished Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. I thought it was supposed to be emotionally scarring. I also had that inclination. Oh, did a new update come out for Nighthawk Xena? I'll play it one day when it actually gets released. Jesus. All right. Okay, so there's Ryuta's ending. So now everyone said it was rough. It was absolutely fine. You were absolutely fine through the whole thing. Oh, you're just dead inside, Crave. That's all. That's the confusing part. How many more endings do I actually have? We're actually kind of close. We're getting there. Let's look at the archive. Yeah, so we've got Fancy Pants ending 1, Fancy Pants ending 2, Scooter Bird number 2. Who else? And Nanaki. And then there's the ending, the true ending one. You're not, though? Grimgar turns you into a puddle? Oh, I don't know what to tell you. And then we'll read through all these at the end, because there's like case files and stuff. There's more narrative behind these boxes. So we'll skim through those at the end. Anyways. Alright, time for another run. So. Alright, so. We basically have to play through. Alright, so what we're going to do here for Sukiya's thing is we're going to play through the Sukiya ending normally. And then we have to replay through the whole thing, but just choose music. And sadly, there's no like choice differential that I can save and go back to. So we have to run through it twice. So we'll run through it once normally. And then the second one, we're just going to scream through it, making the music choices throughout the whole thing, so that we can see the true ending. Maybe it's because Grim is so brutal that Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't hit hard enough. Yeah, okay, so your tolerance is just higher. Okay, we need a new name. First name, last name. 8 characters each. What do you got? Oh, that was an incredibly dry finish on that wine. Good lord. Come on, people. Let's get some names. First name, last name. This is basically a first come, first serve situation. I'm just double checking stuff here. Chip Spadinsky. 8 characters. Can you simplify Spadinsky? I do like Spadinsky. Spuds? Okay, hold on. Maybe we can hold on. How about that? Chip McSpuds. The 2 Z's. Perfect. All right. Chip McSpuds. Is it okay? It's more than okay. Flats or drumlets? Hold on to that for the next run through. Display the human portraits? Never. It doesn't even actually... Here's the thing. I actually did that off stream just because of like, what do they look like? It still shows the birds throughout the entire game. The only time it shows their character portraits is when they are introduced. That's it. For the rest, they're still the birds the rest of the game. You're approaching my go-to name for names these days? Well, with the Mick? Yeah. All right. So once again, we are going to skim until we get to the first choice, which is joining the student council. So yeah, this whole thing, we just choose anything but music. We're going to skin all the birds? Officially, no. Anything but music, yes. The penis might you. One, two, three, four, five. Anything but music basically fits as a name. Okay, so we're joining the student council. And we've actually seen this. So we are not doing music. So we're going to alternate between math and gym so we don't get anything too high, just in case that triggers something. All right. So we are actually picking the vice president. We're walking forward with confidence. You wish to be my right wing. You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became the vice president of the student council. Sitting at home is relaxing. All right, so we are talking to Sakia on the trip. Unacceptable. In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this and on foot? It's a hike, Sakia. You have to walk. For what purpose? Is exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakia looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Ugh, what a kid. Okay, so we will guide him today. Okay. You know, you are dumping all your votes into Monkey Island. Okay. All right. Where am I? There I am. All right, I'll take that. Hey, you know, could you do me a favor? So the non-streamer stuff is gone, you know. I've simplified the votes. It's just based on merit at this point. Except for the part where if I want to play a game, like if you look at the schedule, there's things with like 1,000 votes. I got rid of the streamer, non-streamer thing since most of the games are just streamer chosen because people don't add games to the list. I just ditched that part of the equation. I commented it out more specifically. Hi, Starling. How's it going? Your wife is in the Lucas Game fan Discord, and we'll pass it along when you do it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's not going to be until May, because I have Rosewater, Blueprints, and oh god, Old Skies, Forgotten Skies. My brain keeps messing up the name on that. It would take a while to break the 99 votes. Yes. Yes, it would. But, you know, could you do me a favor? Could you try using a single vote? So you run much? College is tough. You don't got to tell me. Certainly, I did college twice. The first time was very tough for me because I lacked motivation. Good. Okay, so that part worked. So that's like an indicator for me. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to auto deny a request. I want our Twitch rewards. Update redemption status. Oh, cool. Hold on. I can actually cancel that. Okay. Okay, actually, you know, can you do that one more time? What are we talking about? Right now, we're doing code stuff live. It should auto refund you now, because there's actually a thing to do that. And I'm asking you because you just burned all your votes, so we can actually test it. Yes! It worked! My laziness knows no limits. Fantastic. That is so cool. I'm so glad that worked. And Starling, yeah, we were talking about doing some coding stuff right then and there. So now if you try, there's a lazy redeem to dump all your votes into a game. And then I keep track of how many votes you have. So if you then try to exceed them by using the single votes, it like rejects it. And it should work the other way. Like if you tried to do the lazy one and dump 5 in, it should do the same thing. Feel free to test that too, you know. But we're also playing Hatoful Boyfriend. We'll try the other way tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So yeah, for that to work, yeah, tomorrow you'll have to vote individually 5 times and then try that other one. Because the use up all my votes will try and use your remaining votes. So like if you do 2 individuals and then use that one, it'll take 3 or whatever. So, but thank you, Iano, for being part of the process. Anyways, where am I? We're Hatoful Boyfriending right now. Okay, it's too hot. I'm feeling gonna have to. All right, this was doing gym, right? Yes. You do 2 singles and then try the whole thing and see how I'd handle that. That is another use case. It should use 3 votes in that particular case. And it should tell me that. So in the message, it should tell me, hey, thanks for using your 3 last votes to vote for game X. That's the hope. And then the other avenue is burn 5 individual votes and then try and use the lazy one. So one way does work. Anyways, I'm sure you're well aware, but sports festival. All right, so sports festival, skip and skippy skip. This is all the same. So we are going to do the cheerleading. Boop. Okay. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. As you see Saki and a brass band, that's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You there. You're not cutting any corners, I see. Oops, no, that was me. Well, naturally not. Only the best from a label. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your orders, sir. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play.
Where do you get all these people? They look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You! Join in! Okay. I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be a laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Sakia's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the little bell style? Okay, exam time. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. This is actually different. This is the first time I've seen this. Oops, oh well. It says Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Oh no, we have seen this once before. Brian. Oh yeah, don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested the Dove Olympics be called the Pigeon Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay, no, this is... Never mind. We have actually seen that before. Oh yeah, so we've seen this before. Sakia making fun of Okasan, but we defended Okasan when we did this last time. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. I mean, Okasan is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Okasan kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart, and Okasan used wing attack on you. Yeah, your only hope now, Chip.
Okasan will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize.
You tell me to take back my word, I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me.
Oh, Okasan is not a mongrel.
The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. I should... This is gross, but apparently we side with Okasan. Nope, I fucked that up. Oh no! We're supposed to side with Sakia. Hold on. Back to the title. Do it over. Don't worry, we're just gonna scream through it. What was her name? Chip. Chip McSpuds. Yep. Pave the run. All right, scream through it. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've ruined the speed run. Anyways, Nova, if you don't mind my asking, what are you studying at college?
Aw,
What's making it tough? If you don't mind my asking. Game design. Ooh! Why did that trigger? Why did that trigger? That's supposed to trigger on this. Huh. Oh, the regex is bad. It's the exclamation point. Wait. Pokemon Freak, we figured it out. That's why you get uwooed whenever you fish. So. Oh, it's supposed to... I thought it was the exclamation point. Like, it was seeing the exclamation point in it as the regex custom command.
Because the regex just looks for an exclamation point. It's not looking for at the start of. Yeah, so if you do exclamation point with an exclamation, or Pokemon Freak with an exclamation point, it will trigger. So I have to change. I have to edit the regex. There also might be a bit of a cooldown on it. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. It's fine. That gives me something to investigate later. Okay. Okay, so we joined the student council. Okay, we're not doing music. Haven't seen this many bangs in one place since Friday night. Nice. Okay, we do vice president. We talk to Sakia. We're gonna do gym. Okay, for the festival, we do cheerleaders. We did bad on the exam. We skip over the Brian Pigeon thing. Okay. So, we have to side with Sakia, which is still gross. Okasan, settle down. This is a classroom.
There's no matter between doves. Stay out of it, Chip.
Your gratitude your simian ancestry, streaming spots. I respect your judgment. Huh. Catch Okasan, throw him out the window. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you get to make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized. Wow, just fucking defenestrating his ass. Alright. What should we do during break? We are going to the store. I think this is a Yuya event. Yes, okay, this is the Yuya event. We can skim through this. We're gonna let it slide. Because telling him off actually makes him like us, I think. Oops, apparently I was supposed to be a little rude, but I don't think this is gonna matter. I'm gonna hope. God, if I beef it a second time, I'm gonna be mad. How many items have I got? That's a good question. Hold on. I can answer that by looking at the number of achievements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're almost there. We have 2 of these endings, 1 with Nanaki. And 1 with the Zami. And that's all of them. So we're getting there. So I'm hoping tonight and then 1 more installment in next month, and we will be done with Hatoful Boyfriend. Okay, skimming the math. Okay. We go to the festival with I presume Sakia. Oh no, first we need to become a famous artist, right? Oh, that's Bob ne pas français. That's fun. So we want to become a famous artist, an artiste, if you will. I wish we become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. And then here's my teacher trying to walk me home. Still don't like that. Okay, so skim over math again. We did not do well on the... Oh, we did okay with the finals. Okay, I think Saki has said to help him clean the council room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late. Came as fast as I could. So we've actually done the first half of this. And then we tell him to help. And apparently he's into that. He likes being told what to do, which is not shocking. Now we are going for the run. We meet Azami. And we say, forget it, we're not getting a job. Now it's festival. So we invite Sakia. Sakia, over here. You've got the nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it? What it is? Oh, right, you just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together. Festival? What's that? I've never heard of this word. Festival. You understand when you see it. Come on. Oh, man, I need more water. Need to hydrate. Oh, all these games that have had voices narrating for me have made me weak. Oh, what in the... Shops, food, good food all around. People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness. Ah, don't worry. There haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. So there were reports 3 years ago? Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakia around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on. Huh? Where'd you buy that candy apple, Sakia? They had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. Fucking ding-dong. Alright. Alright, this is the school starts later than I thought. So we just go home to our home. Come on. There we go. Home to our home. I think this event is all the same. Yes. Okay. Found the ID card on the floor. We're going to do some more Gaim. Okay. 903. Alright, no, this is new Sakia content. The lassitude of Japan's educational system never ceases to amaze me. You don't look like Mr. Nanaki's, or you don't like Mr. Nanaki's classes, do you, Sakia? What do you think? I'm not just talking about math. Not only is the attendance at the school mandatory, but everything it covers is infantile. It bores me to yawning. Hey, at least Mr. Nanaki won't chew you out for snoozing in class, right? I don't think that's the issue here, Ryuta. Look at Okasan. He's conked out as soon as we took attendance. Yep. Exactly. These pathetic teaching practices destroy the students' motivation and interest. No wonder nobody takes school seriously. But isn't Mr. Nanaki a big name in science? I mean, I'm not really that well informed, but I don't think it's very nice to go around piddling on him, Sakia. We know his capabilities as a teacher quite well, Miss Buds. Do you mean to say that we should respect and obey him simply because he is a teacher? His fame is merely on a national level, anyways. Oh, okay. The only world-renowned professor here would be Dr. Iwamine. Ugh, the doctor's that well known? I never heard about that. Uh-huh. I'm surrounded by ignoramuses and fools. He's a world authority on pathology. His name is known the world over. Anyways, Nanaki doesn't even come close. Never knew the doctor was that famous. Then why is he working as a doctor for a high school, even if it's a prestigious one? Alright, 925. Here we go.
Today's a school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled working until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll look around. Isn't 2-4 doing a haunted house? I'm well known for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go and scream a little bit. I think Sakia is free today too, isn't he? Maybe I should invite him along. We are inviting him. Sakia, do you need something? You're free today, right? Want to go look at 2-4's haunted house? Haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but foolish charade of commoners, by commoners, and for commoners. How do you know if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of a noble bird's job? I suppose it might have some value. Since I have no other pressing matters to which I must tend, I shall accompany you. This is trash. This is a horrible haunted house. What is this madness? A haunted mansion. What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas? No, that would be a ninja mansion. Would it? Is that what you would call it? But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait inside. It's like a tiny theme park with a ghost in the theme, hence haunted. How foolish. No doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare mere children. We shall enter. Oh, hey, wait. What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here? Oh, right. You can't see in the dark, can you? I stepped on something nasty. No, stop. Unhand me. Ah! Sakia, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the poor ghost. Let me go. I've never seen him this worked up before. Anyways, I'm glad he enjoyed it, I think. Okay. Teachers yelling at each other. I don't think this matters. This isn't on the list. But we've done this before. Music class was fun. Huh, whoops. The arts? Where'd that come from? Surely one as such as yourself has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts? Well, I'm not really sure. It's something I can put into words just like that. Oh my god. Dostoevsky once said that an artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Such a common idea. Okay. He looks angst-ridden. I wonder if something happened. 11:10. Okay. Finally done. Cleaning time to go home. Huh? I can hear somebody playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall. Who is it? I think I'll go look. I can see somebody sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's Sakia. How long have you been standing there? Were you spying on me? How unpleasant. No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you could play. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sakia. Of course. A noble must be versed in all fields, though I doubt one such as you can understand the art. Well, it sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm distracting you. Sorry. I'll go now, so don't mind me. Mixed buds. Eh? What do you love? Why this all of a sudden? You're curious how Bird is playing the piano? See, going back to earlier, it said Bird playing the piano, and I was totally okay. I was totally on board with it, just being like, yeah, all right, Bird's playing the piano, sure. Didn't give it a second thought. But the three-legged race completely removed me from the moment. I don't know why my brain got hung up on Bird foot race, but Bird play piano? That's fine. Tell me. Udon, I guess. Udon? Truly. Lots of ferocious pecking? Maybe. Yeah, I eat it every day. I see. Thank you. Okay, bye. And so I left him sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? We get our test back.
We did okay, apparently. Winter break. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, we're going to a party. That's the first time I've had a prompt there. Oh, it's like a palace. Oh, what do you think, McSpuds? Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here. It's amazing, Sakya. This whole thing is far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a little nervous. Do you have a party like this every year? Every year? Don't be foolish. We have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is noble's duty, after all. That seems a little tiresome. Are you feeling overwhelmed already? Poor, foolish That's... The establishment lacks pudding. Look, you dog. Why are you here? I never invited you. Because since the feast, I came in through the window, but there's no pudding. I wouldn't give you any to you even if I had some. Confound you, genetic throwback. Dang. Roxanne's going berserk at this rate. I think I should... let him have at it. Stop him. Okasan, inside voice. Well done, McSpuds. Now throw him outside. Smash cut to Jazz being thrown out of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house. I'm grateful to you, McSpuds. Now we can have our party in peace. No need to thank me. I would hire you as a bodyguard if ever you so desired. If you missed the shrine visit flag, don't worry, it's not important. Okay. So this is 1-1. The sun, majestic brilliance, sweeps across the land, lighting into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. Okay, so instead of rain, we actually get the shrine event this time. Okay, so we are going for this. We would like fulfillment in art. Here you go. Thanks, Ryota. Are you here all day? Yeah, the first day is always busy. All right, well, I was going to ask you wanted to get lunch together, but, sorry, Chip. Maybe another time? But since you're here, why not get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Thanks, Chip. See you, Ryota. I don't know why I said Chip there. Thanks, me. Mr. Danaki. He got his shitty fortune. I got good fortune. Here we go. Oops. That aside, I heard rumors. I had heard the rumors, but this place is a battlefield. Some lunatic almost killed me. You know, we'll cover this event on the next time since I skipped half of it. I wasn't expecting to run into him here. Oh, right. You don't go out too often. These are offerings. Yes, I'm aware. The custom was created by a secret policeman during the Edo period, I believe. I never knew. I understand that the coins thrown by this policeman also inspired the shuriken later used by ninja all across the country. This guy's got a hang-up about ninjas. To begin the year by testing each other's reflexes in deadly monetary skirmishes, Japan is a truly brutal country. He gazes with mixed admiration and fear at the donations falling into the shrine box. Correcting him would be a pain, so I think I'll leave it at that. Okay, Happy New Year. And then, right, we're gonna pick legumes. We are picking the racing blend. Alright, today is the day. The preparations are complete. Time to get these beans to Sakya. I'm busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time? It'll only take a minute. I have something for you. Here. What are these? It's a pricey blend of beans. I know you like expensive things. That is not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans? It's legumentines. And what is that? What planet are you from, anyways? It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys they like. What? Don't look so disturbed. Geez, I gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakya? These beans seem somewhat cheap for their illustrious recipient, but since you ask it, I will not refuse them. Really? Yay! What did you mean by like? I'm asking you what you meant by the boys they like. Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage always comes to mind, Sakya.
Nani?
Anyways, here. I hope we can continue to get along.
Indeed.
He glances at the beans, and then at me, and then wordlessly leaves. I'm glad he liked them. He did like them, right? Alright, this is the finale of this one, and then we will go through the next one. It's cold. It feels even colder than it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's gotten stronger? I'm starting to think I should build a wall, or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. Okay, with this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakya? Sakya, what's wrong?
Don't ask for details. Just carry me to your miserable abode, I beg of you.
Wandering around collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. What happened, Sakya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. What happened?
I shall not say.
What were you doing wandering around the wilderness then?
I was not wandering, I was on my way here. Be honored.
Oh. So this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me then?
No, don't flatter yourself.
Eh? Should we call your family or something?
No.
He looks really angry.
Listen, don't you dare. Don't you dare call my house.
So, did you run away from home?
That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition.
Isn't that the same thing? Yeah, okay. What happened, Sakya?
McSpuds, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall?
Yeah, what about it?
Do you remember when I asked you then?
You asked me what I loved. You asked me what I loved.
That's right. You gave a simple, honest answer straight away. And that made me jealous.
Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd expect from him of all people. I don't understand, Sakya. Why?
I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I'm ranked higher than any of my siblings. I've been slated to become the next family head since birth. There's no reason I shouldn't be. But
you don't want to take your father's place?
How did you know that?
Well, it's obvious. It's written all over your face.
I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away.
It's kind of fucked up.
Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the arts we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool.
That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter what their parents are.
That's because you think with a peasant's values. My world is different from yours.
I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakya? What do you think?
I think. You speak in riddles. I carry the name of LaBelle. To play, I'd apply my own standards and ideas, so the world would be a disgrace.
But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself.
Objection!
What do you want to do in life, Sakya?
I will succeed my father as the next family head.
Now, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the LaBelle family and do anything in the world? What would you do then?
Forget about the LaBelle family? What mockery is this?
We're speaking hypothetically, dummy.
If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician.
He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I'd be very happy, Sakya. I think you've answered your own question.
Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality.
Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music?
Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so?
So you haven't even asked him about it? You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right?
Perhaps you're right.
I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You're confused about what you wanted, Sakya. I just gave you a little push. Big Spuds. Yeah? I'm going to speak to him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to save me one more time? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I'll follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakya. You will always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Big Spuds. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he'll really run away, but I know he will come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. Alright, that's regular ending. That's a pretty non-ending, I do have to say. Posted something fun and relevant in the general chat. Okay. Fuck. I hate how much that's making me laugh. Fuck. God damn it. Thank you for that, Poker Freak. Excellent addition. Okay. So, new game. We're doing the same thing. No. And I will stop at the New Year's thing so we can actually see that whole scene. Come on. There we go. But we're just going to scream through this, make the same choices, except we're choosing music every time. No, the ads. All right, how far do we think I can make it in 50 some odd seconds? Okay, we join student council. Music. Vice President. Talk to Sakya. Alright. The ads they approach. I know! Alright, I will attend music. Then we're gonna hit the next button. And alright. We get to the BRB button. And we will be back. And we will finish off this. And then we will get through the last, I'm hoping the last ending. Tonight. Alright, we're back. Where's my choice list again? Pretty sure I remember all this, but I'd rather not goof it up. Alright, sports festival. We are cheerleading, right? Yes. Do. Brian the Pigeon. We side with Sakya on this. We are going to the store. Apparently we say I think that's a little rude. Didn't seem to matter because we never interact with you again, so whatever. Come on. Jesus. The Tabanata. we are going to become a famous artist. Still not going to get walked home from you, thank you. Today is the elective day. We're doing more music. Oh, we didn't get this event last time. I mean, I remember this event, but yeah, okay. We're having a swimming class in the third years today. All these damp, tight, clinging feathers are making my heart race. Salutations, Sakia. The wet suit looks good. The wet look suits you well. Do you mock me? Hardly. I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. I wonder, want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool. We already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami. Oh, that's why he says mon ami, because they're both French. Fuck. Now it all makes sense. Yeah. Will you be our judge? I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Just have curiosity, who do you think will win? Probably Sakia. Well, Sakia is an aristocrat, so probably him. Even the hominid recognizes my superiority. That's harsh. It's set, go! They dive with perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast. Even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... So who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but Yuya was a little faster. Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakia grinding his beak in frustration. This is some sort of a mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakia. Alright. Fast forward. We're not doing great on tests. Help in the council room. You help too. We forget it. Carved into your soul. Alright, so we are going to go with Sakia. He's all charmingly befuddled. Return to the glorious abode. We do music. I said we do music. Jesus. Talking about the world-class doctor. We're going to invite him to the spooky house. Okay, music class was fun today. Alright, so this is different because we knew what we were doing. Solo tests always make me nervous, but they can be fun too. I sang really well today. We have physics next, right? Huh? Sakia is standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack. What's wrong, Sakia? What do you think of the arts, mixed buds? Do? The arts? Where'd that come from? Surely one such as yourself has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts? I'm not really sure if it's something I can put into words like that. Dostoevsky once said, can't pronounce that. How do I say it? Help me, somebody. Dostoevsky? Once said that an artist is a man who turns to your words and writes down the zeal. All right, yeah. Such a common idea. Oh, he didn't ask me about what I loved this time, though. Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky? Dostoevsky. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we can hear him playing the piano. We go look at the piano. Right, Udon. Got the finals back today. Winter break. We go to the party. We stop him. Okay, we didn't get the shrine thing, but apparently it doesn't matter. The shrine event doesn't happen. Or doesn't need to happen. So I guess we'll never know that whole scene. Okay. We buy the racing blend. We give him said beans. Okay. This is us saving Sakia. He talks about running away from home. I'm just scanning to see if there's something new here. You asked me what I loved. You get a simple, honest answer. Maybe jealous. Yeah, you got that pure blood. It's weird that he is slated to be the head of the house and not Yuya. Okay, we're going to talk to your dad. Oh, you use his half brother? Oh shit, I missed that detail. That explains it then. Yep. Of course. You use just some half-breed mongrel. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna talk to my dad. If you're gonna run away, you can come here. Okay, here we go. So this is where it should be new. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him or if he really will want to run away, but I know he'll come back to me. And I pray our future will be a happy one. There we go. Wake up, it's morning, the sun is shining, the tank is clean. Silence. The hull of your feathers has many lumps and sharp rocks, mixed buds. Jeez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert's today, so you need to get ready. He didn't complain about the food. That's an improvement. By the way, what is it? Have you contacted Yuya? You must be joking. I thought so. I have his address. Should I tell him about you? The hall of your feathers instead of fathers is a fitting slip up. Wait, did I actually say the hall of your fathers and I just completely birded it? Did it actually say fathers? Well, you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. We need not worry him. I have no intention of asking favors of him. I didn't. Anyways, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, mixed buds. 2. Okay. It's a chip 2. Salutations. I trust you are well. Little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakia. He's a pain,
but I know you'll be able to handle him just fine. I have something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since you're, well, I guess I'm a little unsure myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When the time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu. Sasaki Yuya. Except that you can't because you are an international man of mystery and you go on the run. I actually legitimately like this little ending theme. It gives me like Professor Layton vibes. You know, the Professor Layton that has like the aggressively sad ending. Like a Professor Layton game that had absolutely no right to just drive an emotional like wedge into my heart. You have 12 matchsticks. Song of the Foolish Bird. Alright, what time is it? 11:55 p.m. Okay, I think that's where we're going to leave it. So we've got all of Nanaki to do. We have the Azami ending to get. Then we get... There's the I'll Be Waiting ending. So this is the Bad Boys love for unlocked by completing every main character route. Okay, it'll ask if you want to fulfill a promise from long ago or to live a normal life. Okay. Okay. And then, okay, we've got the bad boy ending or whatever. And then there's an epilogue by getting all 14 endings. Oh, okay, I understand now. All right, so yeah, we've got 2 more character endings, and then we've got the final ending. And because we've done everything else, we should also get the epilogue to that ending. You've never gotten to play a Professor Layton game? Really looking forward to trying the new one? Max, you need to fix that. The Professor Layton games are so good, and they also make you feel bad. I loved the Professor Layton games. It's the final ending. Why is the camera low today? I don't know. Whatever. No, you gotta get your digits on the Professor Layton games. Though I will say, so there's like 3 Professor Layton games, mainline ones. Then there is one that has like his niece or daughter or something. That one I did not enjoy as much. And then there's also the Professor Layton. Is it? Wait, it's still uncapped? What? No, I don't think that that's true. I mean, if it is, keep going until I fix it. No, it's capped. It's still capped. I just didn't update the thing. There we go. The text says it is. The text lied. But by all means, go fishing. Whoa, did that can get a rendering upgrade? It's a fancier looking can. But yeah, so basically we've got 2 character endings and then the final ending and epilogue. So 1 more installment and we will finish with Hatoful Boyfriend. I'm just waiting for all the fishing to wrap up before we, well, wrap up. The dab's only worth 1? Yes. Dab scam.
I think the bad fish is worth more, actually. Dab fish I think is cheap, and I think bad fish is worth more. Also, no, you're below 300,000 points. Oh no. Alright, we're just gonna keep fishing. You know what? You keep fishing. I'm gonna find out who we're gonna raid into while we're doing this. Also, would be a great time to vote on games if you had games that you wanted to vote on. Oh, mute the tab. What do we got? Ooh, Super Robot's playing Look Outside. Ooh, we might have to go see that because I just learned about that game today and it looks fucking cool. Yeah, we're gonna go right into Super Hobbit. You got Nimble Chronos worth 69 gold. I don't know what. Yeah, we are absolutely going to go raid Super Hobbit. So I'll just wait for these fishes to finish fishing. And then we're going to head over there. Look Outside is like a horror. Oh, you got two. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Double nice. I just learned about this game today, and it is like a horror JRPG where looking outside turns you into like a crazy monster and you have to like survive inside your apartment complex. It just looks really cool. So not my usual cup of tea, but like I was super interested in this game, so glad to see him playing it. So a JRPG. Yes, that's what it totes itself as, so take that with a grain of sand, I guess. But we are going to go raid Super Hobbit. Go say hello. They are wonderful. They're a dare drop person as well. But just all around a cool dude. So feel free to grab a raid message if you want. And yeah, we're going to go over and see him. So I will be back tomorrow with more Rosewater. But that is going to do it for me tonight. So as always, thank you, of course, for watching. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, be kind, and try your best out there. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Good night.